Hey everyone, this is Douglas Apia Kubi. Welcome back to Between the Walls, the life of a student athlete. Today I'll be talking to a good guy I became friends with after a good Open Cup tournament. So yeah, bro, I'll let you introduce yourself to the audience, bro.
Hi everyone, my name is Toufik Najem. I'm from Morocco. As Douglas said, like we just met like by coincidence, like in a team randomly in Texas. We played like only 3 games together, and it was really good experience. And here we go now, like talking, doing this podcast. Thank you guys for watching and listening to us.
All right, bro. Like this is one of the beautiful thing about this game, like you just play some few games and like you make a brother for life. And like,
Yeah,
bro,
that's
you
what
were
it.
you guys I used to talk a lot during those like few days playing those 3 games. So, bro, I'm really glad I came, and I'm really glad you also came, and we made like we were able to establish this friendship, bro. So to get into this, I want you to talk to me a little bit about your journey from Morocco to the US. How is Cumberland your first school? How you went to Cumberland and how like you came in contact with
Cumberland,
the
Cumberland
coaches?
wasn't my first school.
Okay,
Cumberland
so
wasn't my
talk,
first
talk to me
school.
about it.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, I grew up in Morocco, been playing there for like, I started with this team, it's called Al Nasser Al Fassi, and like, it's just, I think like, now they play in like fifth division in Morocco, so it's just like amateur team. So I grew up with them. And like, when I was 15, so I started playing with the first team, like from there, I went to the national team again after like a lot of selections, everything. So I was one of the few guys that stayed to the end. We were gonna play the African Cup in Tunisia, but I didn't go at the end. Like they didn't select me for some reasons. After that, like I got the chance to go to the professional team in the city, in our city, just because like when you go to the national team, your name is like thrown out there, so people know you, like like they're hearing about you, good stuff and everything. So I went to that pro team. I played with them like a year and a half, and after I went to a different pro team. It's called Berkan. Like it's one of the best teams currently in Morocco. So I
In the
played
first
with them.
division?
Yeah, first division. Yeah. I played with them like 1 year. I was just like between the academy, but sometimes they were like, I was getting promoted like just to practice with the first team. At the end of the season, I never actually thought about coming to America, like it wasn't on my plans or anything. I didn't even try to you know? So I was just playing, and like at the end of the season, like everybody went home, but the first team was still playing. So they told me like, no, like you're not going home, you can stay and just practice with them. And after they offer me, like they say there is two options for you. So it's either you sign a contract with us and you stay and practicing with the first team and fighting for your place, or we can like put you on with this agency. It's called Second Chance,
Okay.
and they're like bringing like Moroccan players to the state. So I was like, yeah, let's try that. Let's explore that. Like I don't have nothing to lose. Like just try, and everything worked out perfectly, bro. They helped me, and I found a school. It's Gardner Webb University. It's a D1 school in North Carolina.
Okay.
I went there like literally straight after finishing my high school. I was just waiting on that, and I started working on my like papers, visa, everything. But you know how hard it is like from African countries to get the visa, bro. Like
Yeah.
they're looking for everything like just to
Every mistake to
to
deny
not
you,
give
bro.
you that, yeah. So I didn't get my visa. I was supposed to come in August, but I didn't get my visa until like 29th of September. So it's been already like 2 months. I was late. So when I went there, it was only like a few games left. So when I got there, like it took me like 1 week or two to be eligible to play. It's first time and doing all that stuff, medical and everything. But I only played like basically one game that I started. You know,
Okay.
started one game, and after I was coming from the bench like for like the two next games, and after like for 4 or 5 games I didn't play like a single minute, bro. So that's
Damn.
when the struggle started, because like I was chilling in Morocco playing. I was young. I was like just 18. I don't speak no English, and like you just like you see this transition, going to a different country, different people, different language, different culture, and you're not playing. I come here for soccer. So
Yeah.
that's when it started. Like it was tough actually, but I was really thinking like just to go back home and start over. But some like people that close to me, they were saying like, don't give up, it's you have to fight, you have to sacrifice and all that. And the following spring, I turned my ACL, bro. I turned
Yeah, I
my
remember you
ACL.
told me that. Yeah, yeah, I remember you told me that.
Yeah, like, bro, my world went like upside down. Like, like what you gonna do? I didn't even work. I couldn't even go home, so I had to stay on school, in the summer.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
school was like basically closed, like nobody was there, nobody will be around you to help you, not even your teammates, and you
So
have
wait,
like
were you getting treatment from the school during that time?
no, they told me they're gonna close the school, so I cannot have even treatment or rehab or anything. And what happened was because I was in a good scholarship, and you see how things went for me. So basically, like I'm coming like on basically full ride, and I didn't play on the fall. And the following spring, I got ACL, so like they kind of lost interest.
Yeah. So wait, let me have I have a question. So what would you think was the problem? Was it the language barrier, or was it because like that was your first time leaving your country? Like, what do you think was the problem? Like, or is it adapting to their style of play or something?
Yeah, it was kind of hard. Like Morocco is like kind of technical country. Like in soccer, like we have a lot of technical players. When I came here, it's kind of like the more physical. I
Yeah,
was like, I was way skinny than now. I was like not that strong, but I'm good with the ball. My strength is with the ball, but like they wanted me to be like more physical. So I guess that's why I wasn't playing and like I wasn't speaking no English, so I can go like actually have a conversation with the coach and ask him why I'm not playing. Even though I knew
yeah,
that I deserve to play because it wasn't really a good team. Like right now they're doing really good. I'm happy for them,
yeah,
they changed the coach, like they have a really good program right now. But the time I went there, it wasn't a good team. I feel like I deserve to play, but I didn't have like the courage to go ask the coach and everything. So that's what like hold me down and like being alone, no family, no friends, and you can't even make friends. Like I only was friends with like some Moroccan, like two guys, they were with me Moroccan. So obviously because we can speak Arabic. And because I can speak a little bit of French, so there were some French guys that I was friends with. But the other guys, he was like, I was basically like 1 year in the school, but I was still like, like a stranger, like you don't have no friends or anything. So it's that what makes it so hard. I think the second thing is like here they don't deal like I mean they deal with soccer. It's like especially college. It's like business, So if you're giving me something, I'm giving you scholarship. You have to give me something, no matter what you're going through in your life. No, I don't care if you're alone. I don't care if you don't have family. I'm giving you a scholarship. You have to perform good. So that like first in my first year that didn't go my way. So I think that was the reason. And also the coach, like I didn't get along with him because like speaking the language is really important, like to like make like relationship and like talk to people, communicate. But I wasn't actually doing that. Even like imagine the coach if he needed to tell me something, he would call the other Moroccan guy that was speaking English to translate for me.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh,
So there is
yeah,
always
that,
another guy in the conversation, so you're never comfortable to say anything. So you just listening, okay, and you just leave. I feel like that was like the most hardest things, but I mean, I'm happy I went through that because I've learned like so much, like in this experience, like
yeah,
yeah, and I'm happy. I'm glad that I didn't give up because as I told you, I was gonna go home, but like I was like, yeah, I mean, one bad experience is not gonna define who I am. Like I worked hard to get here, so I'm not in the right place. I'm pretty sure if I go somewhere else and if I work hard and learn English, I think I'll be fine. And that's exactly what happened. Like after I left that school, like things actually like everything was in the right place for me. I
yeah,
went to Cumberland and it was really good experience there and like
yeah. And that's what. Okay, is it good now?
can you hear me because like it
Yeah,
kind of like
it's good on my
went
end.
off a little bit.
Yeah, I can hear you now. So like, how did you come in contact with Kumbalans?
So like I'm gonna finish like the story, so like because everything is kind of related. So
No,
after
you go,
that,
bro.
like
You go.
yeah, after that, like the coach literally came to me, right? And he told me that I will have the surgery. I will have the surgery the 5th of May. And
Okay.
that was the last day of school on the spring. So
Yeah.
he told me, "What you gonna do? What's your plans?" And I was like, "What you mean? Like, I'm doing surgery. What I'm supposed to do? I don't know. Like, do the surgery and go back home. I cannot even travel. Like, you need to stay like 3 weeks or like at least a month. Like, you're not moving. How you gonna travel or anything?" So I told him I don't know, and he said because the school will close, and if you stay on campus, they will charge you for housing and all that. Like, I didn't understand anything. Basically, like what I felt at that moment, he just like he didn't want me there anymore. Like he didn't tell me straight face to face, but he just like, he was like, yeah, you're in big scholarship and first year you didn't play and now you have a surgery and you're not gonna play even the next year. So like you're gonna have to redshirt and basically I'm giving you a big scholarship not to come here and just be doing your
So
rehab. I can use your money to bring more players.
yeah.
So, and after that, like, I meet these people, bro. They were really nice people. I don't even know them. And like, two of their sons, they were playing in the JV on our
Mm.
team. And I was just like kind friends with them, but just like now and then, like, just, hey, how you doing? And they were coming to watch our games and they were always telling me, like, you're a good player. Like, you shouldn't be here. Like the way how you playing, this school is not for you because you're not even playing. So they came to visit me, like both of them, they come to visit me after when I had the surgery just to see how I'm doing and everything. And when I told them the story, they went to tell their parents, they feel bad and everything. They come to me and they helped me to get the flights to go home to do my rehab because I was gonna stay in the school, not doing anything.
Yeah.
So before I got to school, I heard from the coach, the whole team heard from the coach that he got fired. So they were gonna hire a new coach. And I went home for the summer. I was doing my recovery, everything. And they hired a new coach from England. So he reached out to me. He said, I heard the story, what happened to you. I'm not gonna kick you out because you got injured from the school. So I'm gonna give you this year, keep doing your rehab, your recovery, everything. And after, like, like you need to leave basically. But when you finish your recovery and you'll be able to play, I can even help you find a school, but I don't need you on my team because I'm not the one that recruit you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. I'll take that.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what happened. I finished my recovery that year. I redshirted. And on the summer, I didn't go home. That summer, I went to Philadelphia to play summer league with this
Okay.
team called Reading United, right? So in that
Okay.
team, I've met Bruno and
Yeah.
Chuma. I've met them there the
Okay.
first time. So, like the first time in the summer, you guys don't know each other and like you just playing, everybody fighting for his place, whatever. We started the games. I was literally doing good, playing good, and everybody started like, bro, you really good player. What school what school you go to? And I said like I used to go to Gardner Webb, but now I'm on the transfer portal. I'm looking for a school. So the
Yeah.
guys that like I've made friends with and like they were my roommates and everybody was going to a different school. So everybody was like, bro, do you want me to put you on with my school? Like, bro, I would love to have you in my team, like you're a good player. And everybody start talking to their coach. And I got like 4 or 5 offers. Like one
Yeah.
from Arizona, one basically was Cumberland's, one Lindsay.
What's that?
At the end, it was just between Lindsay Wilson and Cumberland's, but I like
Oh,
more
that's
Cumberland's because like Shuma and Bruno, they were telling me about the team, and especially Bruno was the captain. So he was so close with the coach. I knew that he could make that happen.
yeah.
So that's how I end up there. He spoke to the coach for me. The coach was really nice, like good person, good coach, everything. So I went there, like things was like just perfect for me, bro. I played like going from play a single game in the first 2 years to like playing every single game in the season. Started all of them. So
That's crazy.
and end up with like second team of the conference. So it give you that little push. It's like okay, yeah, now we're doing something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And after I was never planning to leave Cumberland. Never like I never even
What
thought
happened?
about
You were good over there after the Open Cup. I saw
I'm
you.
happy. Listen, I'm
I'm
happy.
like,
I'm
what happened?
playing. Yeah, I have everything. Everything is good. So the summer comes again. I was like, okay, like last summer I didn't go home. I'm gonna go home see my family. So I went home. But literally like 1 week before going home, the coach called me and he said like he's considering like taking an offer from a professional team that offered him.
Okay.
So have you heard of Lexington? Lexington.
Yeah. I've heard about. I have heard that. I've heard
Yeah.
of that.
So
Bruno and those
and
and Mario played there last summer for their second team, right?
I didn't, but Shuma,
I'm talking
not
about
Shuma.
Shuma and Bruno.
Yes, Bruno, Shuma, Mario, like some of the guys from Cumberlands, they played there summer. Yeah.
Yeah, and their first team, my friend played there last season. Jago, their striker. I don't know, like the tall, big guy, the Ghanaian at the front. Their striker
Or
is a
Ajayi or
Ghanaian.
something, right?
Yeah, Jago. Yeah,
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 Ajago, yeah. Yeah, he was in
yeah,
Nashville, right?
yeah. He was in Nashville.
Yeah, I know him because like in Gardner Webb, he was with me like a Ghanaian guy. His name is Manaf.
Yeah, I know Manaf too.
Yeah,
Manaf was
Manaf.
here last month. Yeah, last 2
Manav is
months
a
he
good
was here.
friend of mine, bro. Ask him, and like he'll tell you everything. Like he was with me through this whole experience in Gardner Wave. You know, he
Yeah.
was one of the guys
Okay,
that was helping me. You know, him and the
okay.
other Moroccan guys, and like I've made there like some really good friends. As you say, like it's just college, but you make friends for life. You know,
Yeah,
that's
bro.
the good thing about it. You know, but yeah. So you know how they offer our coach the job because in the spring we had a really good year, but like, bro, we were like smashing teams. Literally, we were dominant every team we playing against because like we were playing real football, bro. That coach
Yeah,
was like, bro, no matter what the result is, like I want to see you guys play. Like he doesn't like nobody that kicks the ball away or like no, he want to
yeah.
build up from the keeper to the striker, bro. And the
Striker.
striker needs to like come down and ask for the ball and play, you know, like we had a really good team and everybody was enjoying football, playing. But we went to the first round of the national. We didn't do good. Like we lost in the first round of the national. After in the spring, we played Lexington. Like we were like just a friendly game in the spring, you know. But they were gonna play their second team against us because they were saying just in I college, you know, they're not gonna be.
Yeah,
But like, bro, the first half, it was like kind of 2-0 or something to us. And bro,
yeah.
like I
That's
still have
crazy.
some clips. If I show you, bro, you're gonna say we are the pro team, not them.
But you guys had a great team, though. That's one thing I like about
Yeah,
your team. Like you can
playing, we
hold them.
enjoying. Nobody is scared or like even nervous or
Yeah,
something, bro. It's a normal game. We're playing.
yeah,
And like after that, they called some of the guys, some of us, and like just got the numbers and everything. They were like saying you guys are good players, so maybe for the future, if we need any of you, like we can like use any of you, you know. But they end up offering the coach because they like the work that he actually put it just in a soccer, I mean, in a college team, you know, with like small budget and like you don't have a
yeah,
lot things to play around, but he made a good team, strong team. So imagine if he
yeah,
works for that academy with a lot of resources, a lot of budget, you know, I mean, big
yeah.
budget. So they offered him, and it was an offer that nobody will turn down. So he was happy in Cumberland too, but he wanted to
Yeah,
leave. I understand, you know, it's a better offer for him, for his family, for his kids, and so he told us that he's gonna take the job and like he just say goodbye and everything. So then my plans, everything changed. But if
yeah,
you go back a little bit before me going to Cumberland's, I was in full scholarship in Gardner Webb. I wasn't paying anything. But when I went to
yeah.
Cumberland's, they asked me to pay like kind of four K a semester.
Okay.
It's just like in housing, food, and everything, you know.
Hmm.
And I played only the fall. And after the fall, because I did good, the coach switched my scholarship to a full ride, and he told me you don't have to. I paid the 4K in the fall, but he told me like you don't need to pay it in the spring, you know?
Okay.
So, and after when
That
he
was
said,
good.
yeah, and after when he said, I'm leaving, so he left, they brought a new coach again. He was Brazilian, right?
Okay.
So my last conversation was with the assistant coach, and he told me that he spoke to the head coach, the new head coach, and he told him that he was gonna switch my scholarship back to the
Old
4K
one.
again. Yeah, so I will need to pay again starting from next year, you know? I was like, this coach doesn't know me or anything, and like, you know, I wish
So
the
just
other
sits
coach
around.
stay. So like, I was like, why I would stay here and pay while I can get easier full scholarship somewhere else? Because I performed good, I did good, I end up being second team of the conference. So like, I have a good highlight now, so I can find something. I was pretty sure, you know,
Yeah. So
and
yo, so how did you get? Like, how did you get to the Georgia school? All right, bro. You go. Feel free, man. You have all the time, bro. How did you get to the Georgia school? Well, like,
yeah,
I was
and like
surprised. like I was really surprised. I was like, bro, I spoke with you guys and like you guys were having fun there. So like all of a sudden you're transferring. Now I understand the backstory. So like, how did
Yeah.
you get there? Or how did you get in contact with
That's
that?
literally what happened. I'm telling you, like the whole details, because like I think the only one time that I wanted to transfer, that I wanted to transfer, it was from Gardner Webb because it was the worst experience for me.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
like in the other schools, every time there's like a reason for me to transfer. So I was happy everything. Then I was like, okay, I'm looking for a new school again. And it's only been 3 years and I've been in two schools and I'm looking for the third one, you know?
Third one.
So imagine
Yeah.
how hard it is. Like just to some people, they find it hard to adapt in one school
One
in
school.
like
Yeah.
4 years. So imagine in 5 years, I've been in four schools. So every time you have to go to a new place, adapt, make friends, find a job, get used to the weather, everything. Like it was just crazy, man. But as I told you before, like I'm just glad, bro. Like I've been through all these experiences because I've learned a lot, and that's what made me who I am today.
Yeah. So let's step outside of soccer, right? Well, right now I actually understand the story well, and like I'm really glad you didn't give up from the injury, and like your head was up throughout the summer season. You're able to get to Cumberland and had a great season, and some other reasons you had to leave, right? So like aside all that, putting using all that story, right? How do you think all these stories had an effect on your school? Because I know when you move schools, you lose credit. And like, first of all, you're a student first, you know.
I'm still
So
struggling with that now. Yeah.
yeah, so like, how did it affect your academic? What do you call it? Everything around your academics?
So to be honest with you, college, I was never thinking about going to college.
Yeah,
So it's like, or like, I don't know, getting a degree or something. Always my passion been for soccer. And I came here, I was focusing more on soccer. And I kind of forget the part that you have to be good academically. You have to get that degree. So with
yeah,
all these transfers, every time I was losing credits. And sometimes I was losing, like, for example, if I have 70, I will lose more than half. I will lose 40
that's crazy.
credits. Bro, that's like a year and a half of school.
Yeah,
And like, what you gonna do, bro? Like, I wish I can go back in time and like maybe understand that. But as I told you, like, it was just hard. Like, you don't know anything. Like, yeah, people around you, they giving you advice and everything. But when you're actually in a bad situation, bro, it just everything is on you. Especially like being international, like in the state alone, you don't have no family, no friends, nobody like to like actually just help you making these decisions. And I was young. I came here when I was 18. So I was just like,
making some decisions that you
yeah,
didn't
like
even
some
think.
decisions that like right now, maybe if like I wish if I can go back to time, I would change them. But at that time, like I was just like I feel like that's the only decisions I had. Like it's either this or that. It's either soccer or school. If I stay with school, I'm not gonna be playing soccer. If I go to play soccer, it's hard for me to get the degree, and every time I'm losing credit.
Yeah, because I had that same problem when Paul was leaving. I had like 8 D1 offers from Tony. Like Tony, from prospective player, he gave me like about 8 D1 offers, talking with coaches and like. So when I was talking with them, that was the main reason. Because like I was a junior when Paul was leaving, and my last season was being my senior year that I was about to graduate, right? And like it's either I transfer and lose credit, or I just stay.
With a new coach, and
I
you
take
don't know how
what
it's
I
gonna
miss.
be.
Yeah, and I don't know how
It's
it's
not
gonna
like
be.
Paul, you trust him and you've been with him for years, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So like me, the only thing that would have actually made me transfer was if I was going with Paul. And like when Paul took my transcript and everything, like we were talking about it, but like it didn't actually end. Like we didn't actually end the conversation because I think my credits was too much. Because I had like because I transferred my credit from University of Ghana, so like it was way above the eligibility or whatever reason. But like if I was actually leaving tech, that would have been with Paul because we were talking about it. But since that didn't go through and all that, I didn't want to lose my credit. I was
So
I, I was
I was pretty convinced that like he will take you guys with him to
no. He
Longwood,
took a bunch of guys.
Especially
Yeah,
he took what's his name?
around
Aaron, yeah.
David and most of the guys. Yeah,
Yeah, and like one guy was you remember Makaya, Jesus. He went there
yeah,
too.
yeah. Makaya was there right back. Yeah.
Yeah, he went there
So
too. And like the crazy
so that
thing is they're in the same conference with Gardner Webb, man.
for real. That's
Yeah, yeah,
crazy.
they're in the same
Yeah,
conference. So like, if I had a really good experience there and everything, like after meeting the guys, like I would be playing against them. But it is
yeah.
what it is.
Yeah. This is what it is, bro. But I mean, like sometimes life just push you around. But I'm just glad that like you stood on your toes and like right now, bro. It might not be where you wanted to be, but at least you're doing good for yourself. You get what I mean? And like
Yeah, yeah,
now
that's
you
what I'm
have,
saying.
yeah, yeah, you have hope and like you can still make other decisions.
So
Like, bro, you're
imagine,
not.
bro, like every school, every time I transfer, I was losing credits.
Yeah,
But
yeah. That
the
that's
thing,
always the negative.
yeah, from Cumberland to Georgia, I lost like kinda 34 credits,
That's
right?
crazy, bro. Yeah,
And in when I finished the year, the school in Georgia Gwinnett, like before coming here, I had 90 credits. 90 credits.
like after like 3 years of school, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I came here. You know how many credits I had? Like for example, before the fall,
How much did
like
you have?
54 or something. 54,
No way, no way, bro.
bro. That's half credits.
Yeah.
So
Sorry,
right,
bro. Sorry. Yeah. These are the mistakes you wish somebody talk to you about.
yeah, I know. That for me. That was insane, bro. Like, and right now, like one time I was just like bored and I didn't find anything to do. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like count all of my credits that I got from all the schools, and I counted them and I have more than 120 that are required
Oh,
to graduate, and I'm
yeah.
not even close to graduate now. So
It's
imagine like
crazy.
I took so many classes and I passed so many of them. So if I stayed in one school, I would be done with school now because this is
Yeah, yeah, bro.
my fifth year.
Yeah. And you're still like right now, academically, are you a junior now?
I'm a senior now.
You're a senior now, but you still can't graduate.
I'm sick, but I will have to do an extra year. But the problem is I don't have. Yeah, but the problem is I don't have eligibility,
Yeah.
right?
So
I
like
don't have
coach doesn't have
eligibility.
mercy on you.
Yeah, and like I'm fighting to get like 1 year back, like my first year in
Okay.
Gardner Way, you know? The first
Okay.
year because I only played 3 games and I have like proofs of that. It's still in the website and everything, you know? The minutes I
Yeah.
played, only 3 games. So I mean, I don't know because I really need that year. If in order for me to graduate, I need that year so I can play and graduate at the same time. But I don't know, bro. Like I like here, I spoke to my coach and like the compliance of the school, and they say they reach out to the NCAA. I reach out to them by myself too, email them and everything. But they say they will make the decision like in January after the spring semester starts. You know.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm
but
still waiting.
I hope they give you that year so that like things will go well for you because like I
Yeah,
know
I
how it
really
feels
hope
to
so, man.
like me right now, my masters, I'm done with my eligibility, right? That was my first year. They paid it in full, but like my second year is not gonna be the same scholarship. But like I mean, it's not as bad as like not getting it paid at
So
all.
what
You
you
know?
like? So you out of eligibility? What you gonna be doing now? Like grad
Yeah.
assistant?
So like I'll be assistant, graduate assistant for the next season. Yeah.
Yeah,
So like
that's
I'm glad for that opportunity too, and I'm really looking forward to it because like I really love coaching. So I hope I
yeah,
can
yeah,
like
bro.
learn.
That's like
Yeah.
but when I came here and they were asking me like, "What you want to study?" You know, what you want to study,
Yeah.
what you want to do, I'm like, bro, I was lost because like I'm hearing people studying like psychology, biology. So I'm like, for me, like I was like shocked. I was because back home, like I don't know the system of like the way how I study, like it's just different. Like
Yeah.
all the years that I've studied in Morocco, like I don't feel nothing like helped me here, you know, with the way how they're like
Mhm.
doing school here, you know.
Oh,
So it's like
the
it's kinda starting over, you know,
yeah, I get you.
a completely
It's a
different.
whole different.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was like, yeah, maybe I'm really interested about coaching because like why? Because basically the only thing I've been doing my whole life is soccer. The good
Yeah.
only thing that I know I'm good at it's soccer. So it's like I want to do something like as a job that I want to be able to enjoy it. So and the only thing I'm enjoying is like kind of soccer. So if I'm not able to play, I want to be like coach, you know. So if I'm
Yeah.
coaching, like I can be in the field like coaching kids or a team or whatever the whole day, and I will not be bored because I'm actually like on the field. Like it's not like kind of like nine
Yeah.
to five jobs, you know, like you go to the office or something. I'm not built for that.
Yeah, bro. I feel you, bro. Like me, that's one thing. Like I know, I feel like that'll be my path. But like, yeah, I don't know whatever the future holds. So like, I'm just ready, bro. Like I always tell myself, like, just stay ready. Whatever, just get a master's, get your degree. I'm getting
Yeah,
my
bro.
coach. I've started my coaching license
Like for
too. So
me,
like,
if things went good for me, I will like end up not only with a bachelor, but with like with a
a
master too,
master's or
you know?
something.
But right
Yeah.
now it's 5 years and I'm not even able to get my bachelor, bro. That's insane, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Well,
insane.
I hope, but I'm just praying. I'll be praying. I'll add you in my prayers, and hopefully you get and you hear anything from them, bro. So, like,
Yeah,
let's
bro.
talk about life outside soccer, right? What would you say was the has been the main culture differences? I know, like, Morocco is like an Islamic country, right?
Yeah.
Moving from Morocco and coming here, what has been the difference? Like, what would be in a negative way to you or a bad way to you, or however you summarize it? What would you think is a cultural shock or whatever it is?
Like the most like cultural shock for me is like here the thing that I've noticed is like people for like I don't know, like in order to have fun, like for them to have fun, you know what's fun for them here? Like a lot of people like American and people that actually live here, it's like I don't know, like doing stuff the whole week and in the weekend, like just go out, drink, this club, whatever, whatever, whatever. But like that's what fun for them. Like for me back home, it
Yeah,
was like I could go just with my friends and we're just walking and we're just playing soccer on the street 5v5 and that was like bro so fun and like
yeah,
yeah, you're never gonna get bored. Like I actually in Morocco I never say that okay I'm bored, I got nothing to do today. I never say that. But when I came
yeah,
here, that I was always saying that pretty much every day because like, okay, wait to the weekend so everybody can go out. Like I was going out, but like going out not drinking. Like you don't have to drink and
yeah,
do stuff to like actually have fun, but like just back home, just with friends. And like the second thing is like not having a car. You know,
yeah.
back home you
That was
can
the
walk.
biggest struggle, bro.
Yeah, you can walk
Yeah,
everywhere. Bro, here, like you just want to go get grocery and you need to ask for a
gotta
ride.
be in a car.
You need to get an
Yeah,
Uber. You know what I mean? So that's like bro, wow, this is like crazy. And the second thing is like what you mentioned before is like about religion, I actually never find like or have any problem with that, but it's just different. And especially on Ramadan.
yeah. That's the toughest part.
That's the toughest. Like that's when I came, I was like, yeah, people respect my religion. I respect the religion. I've took like even though I'm Muslim, I took classes about religion. I was studying about Christianity, like Catholic, like Jewish, everything. And I don't have problem with that. I just want to learn about different religions. And same thing with people when like in this religion classes or even different classes when they know I'm Muslim, like people respect it and they give you your respects and everything. So I never actually have anything like any bad experience with religion here except for Ramadan, and still not that bad, but it just makes it so hard for you because back home,
Yeah, also a lot of temptations and all that.
exactly, like back home it's everybody's closed during the day in Ramadan, so you're not gonna see food around, you're not gonna see people like
Yeah,
drinking water or something, so everybody's doing the same thing that you're doing you know
yeah.
so here,
To
like
make it
if
easy.
you're lucky you're gonna find some teammates that they're doing Ramadan with you, but it's gonna be a few, you can't actually count them on so it's like
With your
two,
hand.
three, four, five, whatever, but not a lot of people. So you go practicing, bro, and practice is in the morning you know so you have to practice and you have to go from 8 a.m. with no water, no food, nothing, until like 7 or 8 p.m.
And you take people. Yeah,
That's not the hard part. The hard part is like when we're practicing and like the coach will be like water break
water
and
break.
yeah, and everybody's going there drinking and they're just looking like that's what makes it so hard, bro. Like, and for me, like the first year and the second year, like, bro, it was just I couldn't understand anything. But after I was like, well, they're doing what they're supposed to. Like they're not Muslim, so like they're not gonna fast with me or something. But at the same time, I just have to like be patient and bro, like always, God will like give you that strength. Like especially when you're like in a different country and when you're doing Ramadan, you feel way better. Actually, like I started enjoying more Ramadan here than Morocco, but because it makes it hard and like to not do something wrong or like like you're not supposed even to look at stuff and
A
girls,
girl.
whatever. And you know how they dress in here and everything. Like back home, you're not gonna see that. Like that what makes it hard. You have like to always not look, not touch food, not like drinking it. So it's good. But I mean, it was tough. But as I told you, like with the time, you're learning, you understanding like actually stuff. You seeing things from like different perspectives. So it's better now, bro. And Ramadan is coming again, so
Yeah,
can't
I'm
wait.
happy. I'm happy you find a way around this. So like, I'm really glad because I know it's tough. Because like me, I grew up around Muslims, so like, bro, I know everything about this and like, cause like this is my house. The next three houses are Muslims, and like I seen everything they were going through during those periods. So like, that's why I really wanted to ask you and know how you were doing it. I'm glad you find a way around it. So let's talk a little bit about Lubbock, right?
Love
Right at
book.
the moment where I
Well,
missed the chance, right?
bro, really good
The
experience,
moment
bro.
I
I
missed the
loved it.
chance,
I loved it,
ah,
bro. Like you missed that chance. I
bro,
was like, what? Like,
bro, it's crazy.
bro, it was
Bro,
a
the
really
moment
like
I
I thought
missed
you
the
didn't
chance to
score
get
because
that
like
goal.
yeah, like you played with the ball from right to left, boom, shoot, and they had a really good keeper, bro. Even
Yeah, the
my
keeper
shot,
was like Spider-Man.
even my shot, he touched the ball, bro. He touched the ball, bro.
It's
My heart was gonna
crazy.
drop, bro, because like it's 118 minutes, you know,
Yeah.
and you're inside the box, and bro, Luca give me a crazy ball, bro.
Bro,
Crazy
Luca
ball.
is a different being, bro. He's a different
I
being,
don't
man.
know how did he see me because I didn't even call for the ball because he had three players on him. So I was like, even if I called, someone will come to me, you know.
Yeah.
So I will not. I'm not gonna call. If he maybe cross, maybe I'm just waiting for the second ball, you know. But the guy
Yeah.
saw me
Nah,
without talking, without doing nothing. Boom, cut back,
bro, he
goal. Oh,
he
bro.
makes the game easier, bro. Luca makes the game easier. But I'm telling you, like I always say this, like he makes the game slow down anytime he's on the ball.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
never play with anybody like that, bro. I
Nah,
never
bro,
play with
he's
anybody
different.
like
He's so cold,
he's
bro.
different.
Yeah.
So talk
I
to me
mean,
about your whole experience, about the Lubbock fans, everything, like how you enjoyed it. Let me know. Like I enjoyed every bit of it.
same thing, bro. Like for me, like I'm not gonna say names, but like there is some people, for example, that they were with us there and they didn't play, you know. But like
Yeah,
you, that's not your team or anything. You just go in there to help. So if you play even 5 minutes, enjoy it, man. You know, you didn't pay anything to go there. They paid our flights, our food, hotel,
yeah,
everything. So enjoy it, good experience, and you playing against pro teams, and like
yeah,
you can see actually your level compared to them. You know. So
yeah.
from that experience like made me understand that bro like okay that team for example NASA team or something Douglas come
Yeah.
on how is it we're now professional and they are professional
Like you can play that level way above that level, bro. Or like me, oh, the network is messing up again.
bro
Yeah, it's good now. It's good now. The network is good now.
yeah
Bro, me, right? I was playing with that. Do you know after the last game, I did a surgery in the next 2 weeks. I did a
no
surgery in
I
the
didn't
next two
know
weeks
that
after the last game. So like me, I was playing with it. Yeah, I
what
was playing with a
surgery
broken bone in my ankle, right? Yeah, I had a broken
that's
bone
what
in
happened to me
between my
now I
ankle. So
told you
like,
I
yeah,
I just
yeah.
I just like now I feel
So
good
like
but
me,
like
I
I
wasn't
didn't know
even bothered. Yeah, I
I'm
wasn't
sorry
bothered when I was on the bench or something like. Bruh, I didn't care because like I was just there enjoying the moment. You get what
but
I'm
did you
saying?
know about
And
it
like I
did you know
played
about it
for the fans.
did you know about it did you
Yeah, I
know
knew
that
about it. I had a yeah, I knew that the what do you call it? The surgery was already scheduled.
my
It's
god
like
man
I knew it was there. Yeah,
bro
the
like
surgery was already scheduled.
I could never tell, bro. I could never tell. You were playing normal, man. You were running, like holding the
Bro,
ball, pushing, like jumping, bro. How is it you were
bro,
injured, bro?
it's
Me
crazy.
when I broke this like bone in my ankle, bro.
Yeah,
I literally felt like I couldn't move, bro. I couldn't move at all.
yeah.
I
Bro,
was
me,
trying to,
bro, like I love the game. So like if I have to pop like 4 ibuprofen and play, I'm doing it. You get what I'm saying, bro? That was the stupid thing I was doing, bro. Like
bro.
I'll throw in
I
some
swear to God, I
ibuprofen.
didn't know about that at all, bro.
Bro, it's
And like
crazy. The
sometimes
interview was scheduled.
without people telling you, you can actually notice, you know, that you're
Yeah,
limping or like pain or something, bro. Nobody noticed that. I think no, and you were
bro.
about to score, bro.
You told me not to come because of the injury. You was telling me, Douglas, you're not fit. You know, I'm like, bro, I'm coming. Like, there's nothing gonna change my mind. Like, I need to play. Like, this experience might not come again. You get what I mean? So like,
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
coming. You get
That's
what I'm
to be
saying?
honest, that's a really good experience to add on your
Yeah,
your resume, you know? Bro,
yeah,
their first time playing like US Open Cup, going to like the third round, playing New Mexico, you know, and like you
yeah,
beating like pretty much like two pro teams or like you know it's good experience, bro. And you're going to play against like New Mexico and all that fans, you know, like it's good because in our games that's another thing that I didn't like when I came here the first time. For example, back home, I was just playing kinda academy level, you know, and like we're
yeah,
like category like we're young, under 15, under 16, under 17. But in our games, bro, you actually see people because they love football,
yeah.
they love soccer, they
You
wanna
love
come
football, yeah,
and they watch. Like here, bro,
yeah.
my first game, like we're having like
Nobody watched the game.
100 people, you know? And like you're playing, you don't the fans watching you. So no matter what you do, something good or something bad, like there is only 100 people there. Like they don't make the game like the hype. You don't find the hype. But in Lobok
That's
Matador,
one
that
thing
was
I like
different.
about Liverpool.
Yeah, Lobok Matador was different because they had all that fans,
The
bro, and you
fans.
scoring in the last
Yeah.
minute and going to the fans, everybody celebrate, bro. Wow, man, good experience, bro.
So
Really good.
tell me about that moment. Like after you scored that goal, what was going through your head? Because like after I missed that chance, I was looking for a savior. Like
No,
I
you
was
were.
just looking for a
I
savior.
remember you were saying to me, "You saved me."
But it's crazy, bro. You
Yeah,
don't know, man.
into penalties or like if if we end up lost that game, like people will blame you for that, which is not true, bro.
I
Like
swear.
we're playing against like supposed to be a pro team, and us we
Yeah,
don't know each other, bro.
yeah, bro.
Half
Like
half half
three
of the
days
guys
or
coming
2 days
from
together.
Indiana, half of the guys coming from Cumberland, some of the guys coming around, and like just twice or three times, and we're playing a game. The other team they've been together, God knows for how
For
long, you
years.
know? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're like
So
to
like,
be able to beat them and after every practice, after every game we were getting more compact and like that friendship was like growing, you know. So that's what I like the most,
yeah.
bro, in that short amount of time to be able to live that experience and to score. And like, bro, like when I scored I got lost, bro. I don't know a lot, like I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do, bro. I just went to the fans and like
Bro,
I,
it's
no,
crazy.
like I'm just gonna do that, bro. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know.
It was good for the moment though. Like the fans were jumping into it and everything. Like,
You know what's
bro, it was
crazy?
a great experience.
Yeah, I didn't know what celebration to do because like sometimes like for example in the games, some of the games like you know you had that feelings like for example let's say the first half you played the first half and you had chances and you know that you have a good chances to score, you know?
Yeah.
Like then you start like okay if I score like you're actually thinking I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, whatever. But at that moment I came like I don't know 97 minute or something. It was after the 90 minute. Like they played not the
Yeah.
90 minute game and played seven
The
minutes
extra
after,
time.
and they came on. You know, so I was like,
Yeah.
bro, if I just touch like few balls, I'd be happy. You know, and maybe go to the penalties or something.
Penalty.
If we go, I was gonna take a shot. You know, was just gonna go for it. Who's gonna take a shot? I was gonna raise my hand. You know, if he picked the players, that's fine with me. I don't really mind. But if he asked who wanna take the penalty, I would say I was gonna take it. But I was never gonna like expecting or something that I was gonna score or anything. You know, especially the game was so tight.
Yeah.
The other team they were defending all of them. They had good keeper,
All the
everything.
time.
So I was never expecting I was gonna score or something. You know, it just happened, bro. Wow.
Yeah, well, that was a good experience, man.
Every
It was
time
a good experience, bro.
I looked at the picture, every time I'm looking at these pictures, bro, it's just crazy, man. I'm just laughing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm glad, bro. Like every day, I wanna say, like, let me use this opportunity. Like every time, I will say thank you to Paul and Yuri, bro. Like they actually has been amazing to my journey. Like from Ghana to here, carrying me around with them throughout
You know,
every summer.
you know how we end up there, how we went there. Because Paul is
I
a
think you
best
was
friend.
friends with your coach, right?
Yeah, Paul is
Yeah.
a best
Yeah,
friend
I
with
know
our,
that.
you know. So
Yeah,
when
I
they
know
were
that.
talking or something, he said that he's gonna like coach Lobok Matador in the US Open Cup or something. So he told him to give him some of his good players, you know.
Players.
Yeah, so that's why
Mm,
he sent everybody basically that was playing, like me, Shuma, like they played the most games. Me, Shuma, Emil,
yeah,
Bruno, and Chava, Salvador, and like
yeah.
Mario.
Salvador, a great player. He's
Yeah,
so fucking
Mario,
good, man.
Makaya, bro. Like wow, it was good, bro. I love that experience, man. And like,
Bro,
thanks to
like I was aiming for like 30 minutes for this thing, bro. Like right now we are in 47 minutes, bro. Let's wrap this up, right? But I know maybe some other time I'll hit you up. We might finish this some other time, right? But like let me use this opportunity. Let me give you this opportunity to like spit it out there because like I know you made a lot of mistakes. You know you wish you can go back and fix them, right? I want you to like use this like 2 minutes to um tell people about all these mistakes or whatever you think they should be doing right whenever they get this opportunity or whoever is in Morocco trying to come onto this path, right? Whatever you have to tell them, bro, just use this opportunity. You might do this again because like I didn't want it to get past the 35 minutes, but right now we get into 15 minutes, so bro. It's all yours, man.
my God, bro. That's yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, so what I was gonna say, bro, it's I feel like I was when I came here, I was kind of like I always been shy, shy, quiet. Like I wasn't like this when I was home. And like when I came here,
Yeah,
it's like because it's different people, so I was like kind of not scared, but like just shy to ask for help. So
yeah,
the time that I was struggling, I couldn't actually like go ask people for help or advice or anything. I will actually I had a feelings that I was making bad decisions, but I was like, okay, as long as I'm the one that making the decisions and I'm the one that gonna like face the consequences. So it's all on me. But instead, I could have like just maybe went ask for help, ask for people that actually
yeah.
been there, before me. And there is nothing wrong with that. Like people will understand, bro. People will help you, and especially like they know that you're a young kid, like 18, bro, leaving your country, leaving your family, everything. You don't know the language, you don't know nothing, and you come in here, so it's nothing wrong with that. And like here, like I've met some really good people. I've met some like people that actually like I don't know, like they just I don't know how to explain it, bro. Like I'm not saying I'm not gonna put it as a bad person, but it just like it wasn't really good relationship with them. And that's back to a lot of reasons, and most of them is from me, because I'm the one that need to like I came here for like to do something. I want to like be a pro player, do something, get my degree, help my family, do all that stuff. So people will not come to me and just give me things like that, you know what I mean? So I have to work
That's a
hard
good
for
guy.
it. If I need something, I will
Yeah,
have to like use my research, like go look for any like resources that are available and use them. People ask questions and like try more harder, but I wasn't really doing that. And like
yeah,
for the transfers, like for this like 4 times that I transfer, as I told you, I don't regret anything because I only wanted to transfer once actually. And like every
yeah,
time, like it's a reason there for me to transfer. And I lost credits because of that. So I wish I could have like changed that if I could go back to time and like just change that and just to stay maybe in one school, get my degree, and just be more smarter, like more smart. But like that didn't happen. I'm glad that I'm here today, and like just I end up in a good school again with good people, good players, and it's as I say before, like it's good to have all this stuff in your resume. Good background. I played in different teams back home. Played for my national
hmm
team. Even here, I played for Lubbock, Reading United. I played for even Atlanta United MLS Next Pro, bro. They called me for a tryout,
yeah.
like when I was
Okay,
in
that's good.
yeah. So it's like um all this like experiences is good to have them in your resume. It's gonna help you from now on. And like I just wanna use that in the future. Maybe if I can like I wanna do coaching as I told you. So I wanna put all these experiences and all the stuff that I've been through to help the other players to not actually, do the same mistakes that I've. Yeah.
Bro, I really appreciate you, man. Like with all being said, like they always say, experience is always the best teacher. So like, I'm glad like you made all those mistakes, you got all those experience. Now you've learned about it. Now you telling people this story. I know somebody might see this and like actually learn from it. So like, like God always gives His best soldiers the toughest fight. So if you couldn't deal with it, He wouldn't give you these fights. So bro, I'm really glad you didn't give up and you still on your feet, fought through this, and actually fighting through it. And I know you come out with flying colors, bro. Just lift your head up, chin up, like just push through it, bro. Like sometimes you don't know where the help will come from, but like wherever step you make, like the help will always bring
Yeah,
itself. You
I'm
know, you
sure
might not know, but
that's another thing that I didn't mention. Like, thank you for like just remind me. And like that was always my goal. You know, that was like every time when I didn't find people with, when I didn't find peace, when I didn't find someone to talk to, I was always talking to God. You know, and that it's God who give me all this strength, all this patience to like be here and like I not give up and like keep doing what I do. You know, and thank you, bro, for like, having me here and like just listening to all this mic crack,
bro,
Thank
I
you, bro.
appreciate you, bro. It was a good
Thank you,
story, but
bro.
I'm glad I tested you and like I'm happy you also responded to join me
Thank
here,
you,
but
brother. Of
I'm
course,
really glad.
anytime, bro. You're my brother, bro,
Yeah, bro. I still
Anytime,
am,
bro.
man.
Anytime,
All
bro.
right, bro. Let me wrap this up, bro. I'll hit you up later, but yeah, let me stop the recording for now, bro.
I got you, bro.